figure out why this happens. The system still works, but occasionally going over bumps, you'll find this warning comes up. So what I'm going to do is see if there's a loose connection where the battery sits, which sits under the glove box. So let's get to it. Right, so first thing I'm going to do is disconnect the battery, because there's an airbag down there that I don't want to accidentally set off. So always disconnect the negative terminal first. Now I'm just going to leave the positive in place, so just take the negative. Weird, this one. I think you can actually just disconnect this, and this is just the ground cable. But anyway, I've taken them both off. So this is just like a little push fit thing. Quite handy actually. But yeah, this off. We've got screw here, screw over there. Little Torx ones, and then it should slide off. Turns out when you take the glove box out, there's actually a bolt here which I forgot about. But so I've taken those 3 bolts out, 1, 2, 3, and then just gently, there's a little hole here where the latch goes, that's quite handy, and pull that out. Okay. Yeah, so having a look, it is this box. So there are some screws up here, and hopefully that will release it. So it does have a sliding mechanism here, but when it's in situ you can't slide it back into that wiring. So I've undone those 2 bolts and you just jiggle it off. Now I'm going to slide it off here. So there's a little tab there that I'm going to push and then slide it away from me. Here's the box. I'm pretty certain it will be in here where the battery lives. So I'm going to carefully open it up without breaking. Okay, so we've got the battery here. I'm just going to check all the connections. Alright, but I'm also going to take a note of this battery detail so I can get a replacement. But I wonder if it could be one of these connectors, the kind of push fit that might come loose and then bumps can hit it. So that's what seems to happen. It's intermittent, so it doesn't seem like a complete failure of the battery. But let's just take everything off. Might do a bit of isopropyl alcohol. It's always good to clean contacts, but everything looks so fresh, so fresh. Continental. Let's see if this procedure works to reset all the warning lights after disconnecting the battery. Warning lights like the radar, the tyre pressure warning, the power steering, the hill assist. So what you do is you start the car and then you turn the steering all the way to the left, and then you hold it there, and you will feel a little bit of like a knock or resistance pushing back on you. It won't do it now because I've already done the reset. Then you go all the other way, and then push gently over to the right, and you'll feel this little resistance going anti-clockwise. Go back to the center. You'll still have loads of warning lights on for everything else, but the power steering one will go. And then when you turn it off and turn it back on again, they just miraculously all disappear. So that's how you do it. But after all of that, I can say the SOS warning light is now stopped. And I think the reason for it is that the plugs that went into the back of the telematics module, or whatever you would call it, they have potential to slide out a bit, whereas usually you find electronic plugs in cars have like a clip. So it's a bit of a bad design there, but if you ever have issues, you can push them back in place. I disconnected the battery for safety. I don't want to set anything else off, but then I got all those warning lights. But now you know the procedure and how to fix it. So jobs are good.